more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Carry on, scavenger! Remove the debris, long haul.
Remove! Remove! Always remove! I didn't join this outfit to be a dump truck!
Hey guys, welcome back for the third part of the Jinbao Builder.D Devastator Constructicons set, which I had unboxed in the first part, transformed Hook in the first part, in the second chapter, in the second video I did Mixmaster, and there was something which I figured out once I was playing with it after I recorded it, which is that he sort of has a hip, sort of angling in his hips and thighs, which is pretty cool. I've not seen that before on any robot, I don't think, but it does give you extra options for positioning and stuff. It's only doable when he's looking straight forward with his torso, or lined up with his torso and hips, because it falls in this little gap here, as you can see right there. But it does give you some extra additional positioning, which is pretty cool, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. So that's it for Mixmaster, and I'm gonna be doing Bonecrusher today, which used to be my least favorite Constructicon because of the skinny legs he used to have in the G1 versions. This one looks a bit bulkier, so yeah, kind of curious about this one, and yeah, let's dig into it. So you can move this shovel thing around on double joints, and I think you can shift it inwards and outwards as well. Yeah, you can. So make it a little bit shorter or longer. And yeah, the tracks are not rubber. They are made from plastic, and they have little wheels here to make them ride like this, which is something I noticed on Scrapper. These wheels are actually rubber, so this is the only one who has that. Maybe Long Haul does as well. Yeah, Long Haul does as well. So these two guys have rubber wheels. The other ones have plastic or rubber bands, tracks, or whatever you call them, conveyor belt type things, and those don't move at all. So that's the difference between the vehicle modes. And yeah, I'm gonna be looking for entry points on this character, on this robot, to see if I can transform it without the manual. In case I do need a manual, I have them lying right here. Let me see where Bonecrusher is. This is Mixmaster, and so yeah, we got Bonecrusher's manual right here in case I need it. But yeah, I'll be taking a look at if I can transform it by myself at first. So here it goes. I don't really know what this guy is supposed to look like, to be honest, so yeah, kind of curious if I'll be able to sort of get close to the way it's supposed to be. Well guys, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I'll be checking out the manual in a minute. So I think they took some liberties with the designing of this character. Because I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be like either on the front side or on the back side. And I'm just not sure on what he's supposed to look like. I gotta say, he does look pretty cool. He's got quite the span with the things here. If that's actually the way it's supposed to go, it might have to push it to the back or whatever. I don't know. I'll look it up. I was a little bit worried about the legs, but you could actually combine them together right here, and then those legs would become a lot more stable. But still, he would have some balancing issues until I found out that there's this little thing hidden right here, which you could pull out and then tab it in here if it's aligned properly, and then you can move that around on this little rotating disc. And the same goes for the feet in front, on the front of the foot. So you actually do have a lot of options to make him more stable in whatever position you want to put him in. Posability, he's got an upper body rotation and a lower body rotation, so that's pretty cool actually. You won't be able to move this all the way to where it's supposed to go because of the part on the upper body, which would be in the way unless you shift him all the way to the front and then push this down a little bit more. I was looking into whether I could hide this little part inside his chest, but then I can't close it up anymore, so that's probably not the way it's supposed to go. So this will be sticking out. Probably gonna need that for Devastator, but that prohibits the cabin to totally shift downwards. So I guess you're gonna have to leave the cabin sticking out a little bit. Not sure what the proper design is on the cabin part. Actually, I'm not sure on a lot of things with this guy. But yeah, rotation, chest rotation, upper rotation, lower rotation. Lower rotation is 360. The arms can rotate all the way around at the shoulders. There's a bicep swivel as well, and an elbow joint, same as with the other guys basically. His fists are a little bit loosey on the locking in part right here. It doesn't really tab in that well. Like this one better than this one. That one is really loose, so a little bit tricky. The elbows are actually on a double hinge, so that's pretty cool. Let me see if I can show you guys that. There's a hinge right here on the forearm and one at the elbow, so it's pretty nice. His head can move all the way around 360, a little wobble to the left and right, and a minor one to the front and back, but it's not a whole lot. It does have the same translucent backside as the other ones had, making it sort of light up a little bit. The legs are on a ratchet on the hips, but it's a little bit of a weird mechanism. It doesn't allow you like to extend it all the way to 90 degrees out, but it does allow you to sort of, well, if this hip part wasn't in the way, you could probably like do it 90 degrees, but now you're stuck with 70 degrees or something like that. And to the back side, almost 90 degrees as well. Then on the knees, it's further than 90 degrees, so that's quite the range. It is loose. Well, it's not really loose, but it's not on a ratchet. That's what I meant to say. It's like a pin or a screw right here. And the same goes for this one, if this little latch is out of the way. So he does have a very nice knee bend. And yeah, the ankles, you can basically position them left or right, upwards. Yeah, no real toe dip, so that's the only lacking part on the feet. You can even rotate it at the ankles a little bit because of the transformation. So yeah, you got quite a lot of positioning options with the legs, which looks pretty cool. Quite a lot of options, I gotta say. And with this little balancing thing, you can have him like stretch all the way and still have him be quite stable. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, is this the way it's supposed to be transforming? That's the question, which I'm gonna be looking into right now with the manual. Oh yeah, these things are a little bit loosey, but I guess it's all right with the extra balancing part on the backside. I think it will be fine. But it is a little bit loosey. And he's got these little rocker things right here, which you can apparently like push in or push out. They were already extended. Kick them, slide them in or out. Or maybe you can't, I'm not sure. It's very tight, that's for sure. Yeah, you can push them out all the way, but I'm not sure if you can push them in. I guess you can because of these little holes here, but it's very tight. Maybe it needs to loosen up a little bit because of the paint application in there. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can. It doesn't seem to want to go further than this. But whatever, it's not that important for me, but I'm just kind of curious about it. I'm gonna leave them out anyways, most likely. So yeah, as for the shovel parts, I'm not sure about what to do with those. The cabin I'm not entirely sure about. The rest of the robot is probably transformed the way it's supposed to be. I'm gonna check it out in the manual and see which gun goes along with him. So I noticed something which I didn't know. Apparently in his truck mode you can plug in one of those Devastator things, I think. Let me just check that out. Like one of the Devastator's forearms or something, I'm guessing. Okay, so I didn't even know about this. But apparently the forearms of Devastator, you can like separate them like this, and then probably I have to hide the fist in there. Let me just check that out. I was already wondering why there were wheels on here, but I thought it was just an aesthetic thing, like make them look a little bit cooler or something. But apparently you have to use this, or you can use this in truck mode as well. Let's see if I can close up the fist all the way as far as possible. So then plug it in, and then you're able to plug it into this little thing, which I was curious about what that was all about, but you can plug it in here, turn it around, I guess, to lock it into place, and then use it as a carriage thing on the shovel machine device thing. And you can move this upwards as well and open it up or something to some extra stuff. I don't know. That's what it seems to look like on the picture right there. Let's fold this up. Apparently this belongs to Bonecrusher. Well, I guess this is the way the backpack is supposed to look. I don't really like it, so I'm gonna take it off and just put the cabin as far on his back as possible. I don't know what the purpose of all that is, but... And as for the shovel parts, apparently they're supposed to go behind his arm with the pointy things sticking out at the top. So let me just take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so I couldn't really find out how to make this move towards here like this, but then I found out that this part you can actually open it up and then fold it backwards, but actually rotate it around and then fold it backwards behind his shoulder. So that's probably the way it's supposed to transform. And then push it as far down as possible. And then this is the way he's supposed to look, I guess, judging from what he looks like in the manual. Is this it? I think this is it. But yeah, I think I liked it better the way I had it before. I don't think this is a good look for this guy. But yeah, you can decide for yourself if you ever get this, if you want to have him look like this or have him look like you can even do it like this, for example. That's your fancy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, so I'm gonna have to play around with it and see what I'm gonna do with that. But I think that this is the official way to do it. But yeah, I just don't know about it. I don't know if this is if I like this very much. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe like this. It's too bad that you can move this thing around, because I would have preferred to push his cabin a little bit more to the back. I don't think that's possible. Might be overlooking something, I don't know. But yeah, I think this might actually be something I could. But yeah, the thing is, like, if you position his lower arms, these things move along with it. So yeah, it's something. Kind of a weird design choice, I think. Regardless, this is Bonecrusher. I think it will still be the least favorite of this set, even though I do like the way they fix the legs. It looks cooler than yeah, it looks more menacing than this G1 predecessor did. So I think that's pretty cool. Little things like this, and then showing the wheels here. I think I would have liked that differently, but those little minor things And this rocket launcher thing seems to be getting in the way of twisting him at his thigh. So I have to move that out of the way, but then you can't push it back anymore because of the tracks part being in the way. So yeah, design wise, leaves some things to wish for, I guess. As for his gun, which one is it? It seems to be this one. In the manual it says you can like push it in and then hide it in underneath his underneath him in truck mode, I think. So yeah, I guess this is the one. Let me just apply it to him. Oh yeah, so I got him holding his gun. I forgot about mentioning how these arms are pegging into the sides. So that's a part in the transformation you basically have to do. But since the arms can extend outwards like this as well, you can have him move his shoulder around by releasing the peg, and then giving him a little bit more of a dynamic look by releasing the peg away from his chest. And then do something fun with it, I guess. Okay, so I think he has to grow on me a little bit. I do see some very cool elements on this character, even though I don't understand some engineering and design choices they've made. But yeah, I think you can do something pretty cool with this guy. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Bonecrusher. Yeah, like I said, I think he needs to grow on me a little bit. And yeah, I'm not sure which one I'll be doing the next video. I'm leaning towards either Scavenger or Long Haul and leave Scrapper for the final part, since he's the leader. And yeah, I think it's either gonna be Scavenger or Long Haul, but we'll see about that tomorrow when I decide to dive into the next transformation. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you guys for the next one. Later.
you.